Hello. Hey, everybody. Hope you're doing well. I know I just kind of decided, really spare of the moment, to get on here and start doing readings. So, whatnot. We'll just be here hanging out. I will wait and see if anyone comes. What I will do is go ahead and drop in the comments that if you do want to jump the line for a reading, then please feel free to either donate through. Through the super chat. I think that's what it's called. Or here, let me write. Let me go ahead and type this. Either on Cash App, or through PayPal. Okay. So I went ahead and put that in the chat. If you have any question or anything, just let me know, and I'm here to help. But other than that, I hope you all are doing well. It's been an interesting couple of weeks. Just trying to get things jump off and get some things going on. But tis is life, right? Especially like running a business and having a 18-month, I guess, old now. I forget how old he is. Anyway, I don't keep up with that stuff anymore. Hey Sharon. Hey Sharisa. So yeah, it's just trying to keep up and keep, just doing stuff. Man, God. So if you have any questions, go ahead and drop them down. I have a couple of tools with me. I have it's not a Ouija board, but it is a pendulum board. So it actually swings, especially for names. Names I'm practicing on, right? Names I have a funny relationship with pulling names, but so I use my pendulum in my board. But then I also have, I don't know, maybe about 20 different decks of cards. It's a really bad addiction. But I have this deck, the Light Seers deck. Okay. And then I have, oh my goodness, I didn't get the rest of them out. But I have, that's the one, this is the deck that I'm using tonight. But then I also have these Angel Tarot cards that are pretty good, although they are by Doreen Virtue. And if you've heard anything about that lately, she like renounced all of this stuff and went back to a religion. But anyway, I like the cards, so I'm gonna keep using them. But the cards, if you like any of the cards that I have, let me pull out and don't look. I've yet to unpack everything in this house. As you can see, I got this room somewhat together, but I have shoes behind me, so don't judge me if you see them. I need to put them in my room. But I have a whole bunch of other different decks too, and I'll just pull a couple out here. So if you like them, you can definitely grab them at on my Shopify store. I'll put the link in the comments as well. I have an Elemental Oracle deck. I have Greenwich Tarot deck. I have Believe in Your Own Magic. I haven't even opened these, but I have an Afro-Brazilian deck. I have Seasons of the Witch deck. And I got some more up there on the bed somewhere. But yeah, I love these. So let me go ahead and drop my That's Botanica.com. Yes. So that is my Shopify store if you like any of the decks that I'm using. I really like this Light Seers Tarot deck. But if you like any of them, you can find them there. All right. Any of your cards have worked well for me. Oh, yay, Sharon. I love you, dear. Yes. But I haven't used all of them. You do have to kind of develop a relationship working with tarot cards. And it's interesting to work with them because sometimes you can find that some don't really work well with you, but then sometimes they do. So I don't know. All right, let's see here. Oh, thank you, Sharisa. Okay, my dear. Suggestions on my career. All right, so I'm going to pull from two different decks. Sometimes I do use two different decks when doing readings. Excuse me, because I like to get clarity and stuff on the cards that come out. So I'm going to stop talking here for a second and see what comes out for you, Sharisa. Okay. Let's do that one. That was a lot. Okay, so one card came out. Now I'm just gonna pull from the Light Seers deck and see if I get oh thank you, Sharisa. Love you, dear. I appreciate you. Okay, so I got clarity on this card that came. Oh, that's interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna show you the cards. Okay, so you have balance, and then you have the Judgment card. Okay, so let's see here. Balance in regards to your career. Okay, so this is interesting because there's two different sides to you. Okay, you have your excuse me, you have your professional side, so to speak, but then you have your business side. Okay, but here's the thing, as far as spending too, okay, so this is the way I'm hearing it, spending too much time being involved in your professional, I'm just kind of distinguishing the two, side, but not putting enough time into your own endeavors. And so when you, hold on. I'm sorry if y'all hear my family. They're downstairs acting crazy. So, okay, here's the thing. I get it now. Your thoughts, your actions, your, I know that you do want to start this business, but however, your actions in the professional side are not balanced right enough. So your energy is going towards that because, of course, I understand you have to kind of eat, you got to pay bills, all that other stuff that comes with life, right? But you're not putting enough effort. You have to push. You have to push because there's too much judgment on the other side. There's too much judging of why am I putting all of this energy here when I'm not putting enough energy in myself. But in your career wise, you're fine, right? You're doing the things that you need to do and you're very good at it, but it's just, it's this tug, it's this pull, and you have to acknowledge that pull, right? You have to acknowledge it and you have to give into it because if not, it's going to keep on pulling at you. Trust me, trust me, trust me. But career, I see you. Okay, here's the thing. Um, you can stay in your professional job. That's fine. And if you do decide to stay, you're going to continue to excel because you're very detail oriented and you're very like boom, 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 boom. You could excel. You really could. Honestly, within the next, okay, well, I see like a change within the next 3 years. But you could, and change, I'm either saying like you could change and either be focusing on your own stuff, or you could, if you wanted to, do both at the same time, you could. But I see either a promotion or a switch of companies. Okay. Hey, Cassie. So you know what I'm going to recommend. My recommendation is always do what your heart is pulling at you. That is going to be my recommendation. However, you could stay where you are and keep growing and flourishing, but you're always going to have that pull and that tug. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. There's also a gentleman. There's also a gentleman that I see that could help you. You have a decision. You have a decision. You could either go push hard here or you can push hard there, but you're not going to find it's going to be, you can find the balance. I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to say that you can't find the balance, but it is going to be a very challenging for you, if that makes any sense. Hey, it's going to be very challenging for you, but you can find it. I want you to. I'm rooting for you to. However, if you don't, it is either, if you don't find that balance, you're either going to give one of the two up. Hey, Iman, you're going to give one of the two up. And I don't want you to do that. So find balance, be less judgmental of your path or your, less judgmental of your path in either avenues, and you'll be fine. Laugh. Hey, so I hope that helps, Teresa. Okay, so Jasmine is by donation. Let me see here. I'll pull up. Let me try to, I forgot. I did pin I did pin a comment last time, so give me a second. I got to shake my computer. All right, either on, did I spell that right? This light in my face is like got me blinded. Either to the Psychic Corner or PayPal, or you can send it straight through YouTube. I spelled that wrong. Or y'all know I wear glasses, and technically I've been wearing glasses since I was 18. Now ask me where they are. Couldn't tell you. So, or through YouTube. Okay. Yeah, okay. Oh, you're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Let me pin this comment. Yay, okay, I pinned it to the top. So you can either send it, if you do send it through PayPal or you send it through Cash App, just let me know because I have my phone right here so I can check. But if you do donate, you do get bumped up. So that way we can go ahead and get to your question. I'm going to be here until, I don't know, probably about 8. I'm going to try and push till about 8:30 because I have to get the kiddo to sleep. So yeah. This is always fun. I love tuning in. I love tapping in. I love, hey, Devon. Okay, man, I see you said Cash App. Okay, got it. Okay, I got you there. All right, what is your question, my love? And if you want something that's more general, then let me know. I am using the Light Seers Tarot deck, but I'm also using the Angel Tarot deck at the same time. If you're just tuning in, then I'm just showing you what I got on my tools here. Where'd my pendulum go? Anyway, this is not a Ouija board. It is a, what do you call this thing? There, got a pendulum board. But, a pendulum. Yes. Mm-hmm. One thing I just want to say real quick, Iman, you can type your question in here, or if you want to text it to me, you definitely can. But if you want something general, just let me know, my love. About Ouija boards, it's funny because I put up this meme. I put it up on my Facebook. I didn't put it up on YouTube yet, but it's this cheese board, right? That's shaped into a Ouija. It was something like, don't bring anything weird to the company potluck. And then somebody brings like a cheese board that's laid out with all the letters cut out and everything in cheese. And it was funny. But, excuse me, I know Ouija boards get a bad rap. But it's just really in the proper use of Ouija boards, okay? So if you don't know how to use it, if you don't know how to open and close properly, then yes, definitely suggest staying away from it because they are portals, okay? They are portals. But really, anything can become portals if you think about it, especially mirrors. One thing I will say about mirrors is that mirrors, they are portals as well. When I used to live in this house, it wasn't the last house we lived in, it was the one before that. And there was a mirror that house was so active. It was so active. I'll tell you another story about that in a second. But the mirror in the front of the house would always shake. And so I used to think like, oh, maybe the car, like cars going down the street is causing the house to shake. I don't know, whatever. And I tried to think logically first before I started thinking spiritually. And when I realized it would just shake, nothing was moving in the house. Nobody was walking through the house, nothing. I was like, okay, this is a portal. And I'm going to tell you how I really realized it was a portal, because one time I was given a reading in my house. I was doing a mediumship reading and I was very open. And I'm sitting there doing a reading, connecting with this person's husband and their father. And not husband and father, it's two people. And this other spirit just like came in and literally tried to enter from the back of my neck. Back of your neck is a sensitive spot for spirits entering. Anyhow, so I was like, whoa, we're not doing that. Okay, we're not doing that. This is me talking out loud to the spirit. Like, we're not doing that. So tell me what you need and we can go from there. But anyway, and also the spirit cut, I had like this speaker in there and the speaker cut on, right? It was completely off. It was completely off. But yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. And I had to like send that spirit on, on its way. Yeah. So mirrors are portals. Okay. That's my point. All right, Iman, I'm just waiting on you, my dear. I'm waiting on you. Oh, I see. Okay. Other than love, I'm opening here with me. Okay. Yeah. Oh, good. I'm glad. Okay. So So let's see what spirit has for you. Emily, I see you, my dear. Let me get to Iman first and see what happens. Okay. Just real quick, donations. I pinned a link at the top. They did get you back to the front of the line. So yeah. All right. Let's see what happens for you, my dear. Okay. That was fast. Now, let's see. Clarity card in the first. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Well, this is a good one. Okay. So you have the Page of Earth. You see this card right here. And then you have the Six of Swords. Okay. So let me take a look here and see. Okay. So the Page of Earth card, it can go, Earth usually means growth. A lot of times it associates with, with money, and but it really talks about growth. And right now in this particular point of your life, it is like the doors are wide open and you're like, which way should I go? If it's not there right now, it will be very soon. But here's the thing though. When I asked for clarity and the Six of Swords came out, you see this woman that's on a boat, right? And you see that there's like crows or whatnot kind of flying all around. And it's also raining. I don't know if you can see that on there. Right now, what you have to go through is like this period of, how can I say this? Like this period of, the word that I want to use is mourning. It's not exactly like going through grief or whatnot, but it is like this period of mourning. Crows, to me, whenever you see this, it represents death to me. That's the symbol that crows represent to me. And it's this part of life where you have to cut off all of the old, all of the things that's not working for you in order to move into this Page of Earth. Page of Earth card, the growth phase, right? It does talk about, good news being, good financial news or whatnot, but it's really more so about everything blooming, everything. And honestly, this is a really good time for this to start happening, because we've just entered into the new year, so to speak. And with spring happening, with flowers blooming, all of that good stuff. But you have to get rid of the old. You have to. Old meaning old thought patterns, people that are not lifting you up. It means getting rid of anything that's not beneficial to you. So it doesn't mean that you have to go, oh, okay, well, they're not giving to me and I always give to them. I mean, not necessarily like that, but if there's a balance in a relationship, that's good, right? If there's not a balance, then get rid of it. Lord knows sometimes our kids are the ones that tug at us most energetically, and that's fine because they're kids. They're supposed to do that. What else? Who else do they have? But if it's not somebody, that you can consider close, like a child, where you provide care for them and whatnot, then definitely let that go. Hold on. Are you sleeping well at night? Because I'm sensing that you really need to get some good rest. Okay. And that can interrupt the flow. And the sleeping is disrupting the energy flowing through you, to be able to create, to be able to do things that are good for you. So that definitely plays a part into the letting go. So whatever you need to do to get really some good rest, whether it is taking a nap during lunchtime or, going to bed a little bit earlier, sleeping in a little bit later if you can, definitely do that. And one thing too that I in the middle of the night, okay, yeah, that is the waking up is disrupting the energy, disrupting your energy. And so when you wake up feeling, oh, I gotta get up and go and do this, I gotta go do that, that is also a part of the letting go. Okay. So just keep that in mind. But you're really about to enter into a really good space. So, be very open and be very open-minded, and keep your eyes open and keep your ears open, because that's going to help guide you right into that space. Okay. So I hope that helped. Let me know if you have any other questions, my dear, if you need any clarifying answers for you. Okay. Alrighty. Okay. So, I see that. Hold on. I got okay, Emily. Hey, how long will you be at the job that you just started? Okay, you want to know what's funny? Emily, as soon as I asked that question, I heard not that long, like literally that's how I heard it. But I'm gonna give you some more information, okay? Because that's the first thing that I heard. Okay, so I got 2 cards that I'm drawing out for you, my dear. Yeah, that was hilarious. It was I don't know whose voice it was in. It wasn't in my voice, but it was definitely very interesting. Okay. So let's see here what comes out for you. Okay. Oh, well, that's okay. So you got let me look at all these, because I pulled from the what deck was that? The Light Seers deck first. And you have the Star card. And then you got 3 cards that came out from the Angel Tarot deck. You got an 8 of Earth, you got a King of Earth, which is all related to money, and then you have a Fire card, Ace of Fire, and that relates to passion. Okay, so let's see here. Yeah, I'm gonna look in to see why. I don't think that the feeling that I got doesn't necessarily have to say that you're gonna be doing a bad job or anything like that, or things that or like you do something to cause the leaving. It's something totally else. So I'm gonna see what this is. Give me 1 second here. I'm gonna tell you exactly immediately. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. So I'm gonna tell you exactly what all those cards mean, because all 3 of those cards came out, and it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Okay. So with this card, immediately what I see is this woman is sitting and praying on her knees, looking up. Granted, that's not exactly what she's doing, but that's what I see. Okay. And she's looking up at this galactic type of atmosphere, which to me represents dreams and passions. Okay. And so when I ask for clarity, excuse me, the Earth, 8 of Earth, this talks about either learning something new or going back to school, not literally school, but maybe learning something new. And then you have this Passion card, which talks about exciting new opportunities. And then you have a Kings of Earth card, which talks about, being confident in your walk and being confident in the opportunities that are coming to you. So all 3 of these cards, honestly, like you may feel, and this is why you may feel that it's okay to be there right now, but honestly, I think something else is going to come for you that's going to be much better. And the reason why it would be much better is because it's something that you can't see right in this minute, but something that will be better that you will see down the line. Excuse me. I hope that makes sense, Emily. So yeah, don't think you're going to mess up or screw up anything. You're not going to do anything like that, but something else better will be coming for you, and you will be way more excited. Okay. And it's going to be an opportunity for you to learn something new, and something that will be just fun. It'll be fun. It'll be much better where you are now. Not saying anything's bad now, but you'll definitely be going somewhere else better. Okay, so let's see here. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Talking too much. I got a notification on my phone. I'm trying to look and see. Oh, okay. Natasha, I see you. See you. I'm sorry. I just saw you on here. Let me know your questions in the comments below. Okay. Let me know your question. And if not, we can just see where spirit goes. All right. Oh, you're welcome, Emily. You're so welcome, my dear. All right. Who's next? While I wait for Natasha. Now, if Natasha does go ahead and put her comments in, then I'll have to get to her first because she donated. So if you want to jump ahead of the line, you can definitely put in a donation. I have a pinned comment down below, whether either through Cash App or through PayPal or directly through YouTube. Okay. Hey, Jasmine. All right. What is your question, my love, while I wait for the question from Natasha? Okay. All right. Excuse me. Whew, I'm talking too much. So I'm gonna be here. What time is it? Okay. So I'm gonna be here for a few more minutes. I'm thinking I may let Natasha be the last person. Because it is almost time to go to sleep. I go to sleep really early. Okay, y'all. Don't judge me. But a lot of times I go to sleep early is because I'm getting the baby to sleep. And we co-sleep, so there's that. All right. So let's see here. Jasmine. All right. Jasmine. Anything? What's something you need to know? All right. What do you need to know, Jasmine? I don't know. Let's see here. Okay. Well, let's wait and see what the cards come out and say, because I heard something and I have to kind of rephrase it, because sometimes my guides and my ancestors tell me things that are really really raw, and I'm like, oh my God, I can't say it like that. I have to have some dignity to myself. It's not bad or good. It depends on how you view it, but give me 1 second here. Okay. All right. So you got one card that came out here. Let me see what else comes out. Tashini, I think. I'm sorry. Tashin. Okay. XI. Okay. I got you after Jasmine, my dear. Any clarification on this one? Okay. Thank you. All righty. So, okay. So what I heard was different. Well, it was on point. So you got the Ace of Water card. Okay. Water is all about emotion and feeling, whether it's feeling deeply or, feeling love, whatever it might be. It's just emotional. Okay. But then you also got the Chariot card. Okay. And the Chariot card is talking about things moving forward, going. So the Ace of Water card is all about something new and within your, I honestly would say, relationship. Okay. And that's the first thing that I heard, because if you, okay, it could very well mean, there's two ways that I'm interpreting this. It could very well mean that there is somebody that you're with now that things may change course and exit out of the relationship, or there is somebody that is old from the past that is going to come back. Okay. Now I'm leaning more towards somebody coming back from your past, and things are almost going to kind of take off. Do you, are you married? If you don't mind me asking, because the reason why I say that is there's two things. I feel like somebody else is coming, but I don't know that you would want to exactly be with them. Okay, that's what I felt, that you're single right now. You may want to be careful on somebody coming back, because it can either be good, really good, or it could be really bad. Okay. Yeah. But either way it goes, it's going to move very fast, where you'll find out very quickly. So you won't waste a whole lot of time there. But in the meantime, what my suggestion is to find balance within your self, gather your emotions, and be ready for what it is that you would want and what it is that you do not want. Because the more clear that you can get on that now, the better it will be when this person comes back from the past. Okay. Because the clearer that way, the reason why I say that is because you won't compromise your integrity and your desires when that time comes. Okay. And honestly, I feel like it's somebody that's going to be coming back from rather want to say really, it's not anybody really recent. I feel like it's from maybe like school days, honestly. And hold on. Okay. And the first thing when I started tuning in was, I've changed. That's what I heard. So it could go either way, but just be very prepared, okay? Because if you don't want something, then don't bend and don't compromise your integrity and your goals, your dreams, and things that you want for your life for someone else. Okay. I hope that helped, Jasmine. Yeah, I hope that helped. You wonder if they did change? Well, when I heard it, it was like when I heard it, my suggestion would be for you to see the change and not just take the word for granted. Because don't take the word for, not don't take the word for granted, but don't just take the word for it. Okay. Yeah. See action. Don't take word for it. Okay. All right. You're welcome so much, Jasmine. Natasha, are you here? Are you here? Are you here? Waiting to see if you are here because I got your donation, my dear. I want to go ahead and grab you because your donation jumps you up in front of the line. Oh, you're welcome, dear. You're welcome. Okay, so let me go back up to Tashin XI. Okay. And then Cassie. Okay, gotcha. Okay, Cassie, and then I'll get you right after. Alrighty, so let's see here. Okay. Okay. That one jumped right on out. There's a lot of earth coming out. Natasha, I'm so sorry. I had no idea. I was like, where's Natasha? I can't see this. I see you have a picture, but I can't see your picture. It's so super tiny. And if you didn't hear me earlier talking about glasses, then yeah, I can't see. All I see is a face and hair. Like, okay, Natasha, I'm so sorry. Okay. Again, sorry y'all if y'all hear my family screaming. I have no idea what they're doing right now, but hey, it is what it is. Okay. Oh, and Natasha, I haven't forgotten about you. Okay. All right, let's see here. Oh, another chariot coming out. Okay. So 7 of Earth. 7 of Earth card. And then you got the chariot as well, but it was in reverse. So that means things slowing down. And then you have a 10 of Wands card. Okay. A 10 of Wands. So give me a second. Okay. So this is not, don't take what I'm going to tell you as bad. Okay. So there is a slowdown. Okay. But the 7 of Earth, 7 is the end of a cycle and Earth is growth. Okay. So it seems like something, whatever is happening right now, things are moving very slow. And then a new beginning is going to happen. The 10 of Wands card, did I show you the cards? I can't remember. I'm sorry. So this is the 7 of Earth. And then this is the Chariot card that came out in reverse. And then this is a 10 of Wands. Okay. So this 10 of Wands card, it shows this woman that's almost like, I don't want to say piggybacking or not piggybacking, traveling, and has all of their things moving into a new space and a new direction. Okay. So when it looks like, thank you. Okay. When it looks like things are not moving and things are moving slow, don't be discouraged because on the other side, things are going to start anew for you. Okay. So what does this mean? This means, excuse me. Okay. So right now, I see you in your home. You're in a room that looks like you're in this room a lot because there's things that are around. It's not very light. It's almost like a lamp is in the corner, and you have almost like shelves, not a whole lot of shelves, but enough like bookcases or shelves or whatnot around you. And it's like stuff that's sitting on top of those shelves. And it's hold on. And then you're at what looks to be like a desk. And if you were sitting at the desk or the table, then to your right is a doorway. Okay. So it's almost as if the entrance from your home is, I'm going to try to show you, but the entrance from your home is in front of you. And then there's this room, but then there's like almost like either a sitting area or a kitchen, like to your right, if that makes any sense. When you're sitting in this room, I see you by yourself, and I see you kind of sitting there, and I don't want to say mulling, and I want to say more so contemplating action. And a lot of that stems from the slow pace of things going right now, so my first suggestion is that when you're in this room, make sure you turn on the light or put another light in there. I almost feel like either you got to turn on the top light, because you don't turn on the top light if there is one. And if not, you need to put a light in there to make it brighter. Or either open up the windows so that more natural light can come in. The reason why I'm saying this is because when you're in there and in this mental space that you're in, it's the darkness is not really helping. So when you turn on the light, you open up the blinds, whatever it may be, it's going to give you a little bit more of a, to be able to do what it is that you need to do. Okay. So again, when you're doing that, when you're turning on the light and everything, when you're in there doing what it is that you need to do, make sure that one, you don't get too far in your head with the contemplation. And second, you are writing down your actions that you need to take next. Okay. So, and don't worry about the walking back and forth in front of the door, almost kind of like peeking in, excuse me, to see what you're doing, because what you're doing is ending this phase and moving into a new one. And that new phase, especially that you see right here, it's going to be a really good one for you. Okay. Excuse me. I'm talking too much. Oh. And you're going to get the aha moment for you. Okay. So that aha moment is coming, but please take the necessary steps that I had suggested earlier in order to get that aha moment. I know you might think that sounds kind of silly. Well, I don't think you're thinking, but anyway, it sounds kind of silly to say cut on lights and blah, blah, blah. And also too, I need you to get some stuff out of that room too, because the energy flowing, I feel like you're in there quite a bit. The energy flow in there, not necessarily just within yourself, but in the room as well, is kind of stagnant. Okay. So that is going to get you, those suggestions are going to get you out of this phase of slow growth and move you into the next one where you're going to be quite all right. All right, Natasha, I hope that helped. I had no idea that was your screen name. I'm just sitting here like, oh no, I would have got you first, my dear. So let me know if you have any clarifying questions or anything about that, and then I can help you. Hey, Debrakia. Okay, I'm sorry, I called you. Okay, there's another woman that I know named Debrakia. Well, not really know, but it was somebody that was an associate, and so that was the first thing that came to mind. I'm so sorry. Oh God, my bad. Okay. Can I have a career reading? Okay. All right. So what's going on in your career, my dear? Right now with spring and growth, there's so much earth cards coming out. And that's a good thing, because spring really is a good time for renewal and, just really getting to the heart of who you are, especially. Oh, I'm so sorry, Cassie. I'm sorry. Oh, okay. My bad. I'm so sorry, Cassie. Okay, so hold on. Can I call you Bria? I have a hard time associating your name with Debrachia. This, like I said, this other woman that I know. Okay, so I'm sorry. Let me get Cassie first, and then I'm gonna come back. That was totally my mistake. I have to be fair. Have to be fair. Okay. All right, Cassie. Let me scroll up. Oh, love life, gotcha. Super slow. Okay. Okay, Cassie. Oh, another Earth card. Okay, clarifying this one. Okay. Okay. So Cassie, you got a 5 of Earth card. And then you have a 6 of Fire card. Earth is growth, fire is passion. I mean, geez. That's the thing tonight. That's the thing going on right here. Okay, so in regards to love life and growth and such, hold on. Okay. Honestly, with your love life, I feel like you, in order to meet someone, excuse me, you have to get out, but not necessarily get out, like going out clubbing and stuff. I feel like you could meet someone through a mutual friend, which tends to be a little bit better than meeting a stranger. At least you got somebody to actually validate who they are. But that is going to be, when it comes with the passion card, that is a really good sign. Okay. Hold on. Okay, Cassie, this is what I see. Whenever, and it's so funny because I feel like I'm a lot of that too. Whenever you're at home, hey Rain, it's almost like I see you in a robe sitting on the sofa, like, I don't want to go to this thing. And so what that tells me is that you're very comfortable being within your own space. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. But in order to really get out there and get that kind of shifted and moved to meeting someone that's going to be a really good relationship, then you have, hold on. You have this friend, she talks a lot. And it's so funny because I can see you sitting there and she's just talking. And with that, that's the friend that you need to, I know your energy gets very pulled when she's talking so much. But it's going to be, hey Faith, it's gonna be a good chance for you to meet this other person. Okay. And hold on. Okay, so if she pulls you and tries to tell you we need to go, then go. Okay, do whatever it is that's in your power to say, okay, I'm gonna put these snacks down and I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go and do something different. Because once you do that, excuse me, something different, is going to lead you into the relationship that you actually want. And honestly, I can see it be more so is either it's going to be a very long term or I can see marriage. So yeah. That so Cassie, I hope that helped. Yeah, I can see how this person just like, oh my gosh, very very talkative. But that's fine because you balance each other out. Okay. You balance each other out. Okay, Bria, I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm coming back to you, my dear. Right now. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay. All right, career. another earth card. I don't know what I'm gonna do. All right, career. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna tell you what I heard as I'm shuffling. Okay, anything that she needs to know. And okay, thank you. Okay, so I got one card. Hey, there's another Natasha. Hey, other Natasha. Okay. So let's see here. Oh, this is very interesting, my dear. Okay, you got the Dreamer card, and then you got the Two of Wands card. What I want you to see is that on both of these cards, you can see that they're looking outward, right? So this person is kind of looking off almost in a daydream, and then you see this person looking out the window almost daydreaming as well too. Okay, hold on. Excuse me. Okay, so what I'm picking up is that there's two sides to you. There is this spontaneous side, but then there's also this uncomfortable side. Okay, so the spontaneous side will say, oh, I'm just going to go do that. But then that side doesn't always come out when it comes to matters of money. Okay, so the comfortable side is more prevalent. So what I mean is that your spontaneous side, oh, I'm gonna go to Trader Joe's or whatever. But the comfortable side is, oh, I'm not going to take that risk, but I'm going to just kind of stay right here because I know what will happen. It's a bit more predictable. Okay. Hey, meow. It's a bit more predictable. And so when it comes to your career, the two cards that come out is that you can see yourself dreaming of something else, but the more comfortable side tends to rein you back in and say, Crowned, the comment is down below. It's pinned up at the top, my dear. But the comfortable side reels you back in and says, no, we can't do that. That's too crazy of an idea for me to jump out there and do something that I have absolutely no idea what's going to happen. And so when it comes to that, you have to kind of almost stop yourself within that moment and say, okay, what are the pros and cons? Almost like writing it down, right? And so you once you either visualize it or make a mental note or whatever it may be of that next opportunity, then it's going to be very beneficial for you. And so this dreamer card right here, what it says, it talks about taking that leap of faith, right? Here's my favorite quote is that high risk, high reward. Now, high risk, also high unrewards. Yeah. But I don't look at that part. I always look at high risk, high reward, right? High risk, high reward. I jumped out there, quit my job, and was like, I'm just going to do this. And I was either going to sink or swim. And I said, I'm not giving myself the option to sink. I'm going to swim. And that's what happened, right? So when you look at things and opportunities that are coming your way or ideas that you get that may be like, no, hold off. We can't do that. Then tell that side of you to shut up so you can jump out there and do something that is going to be, one, very good for you. Two, it is going to be the risk of the unknown. But my question is, ask yourself, what if, right? What if doesn't always necessarily have to be something negative. What if can also be on the other side, extreme side of positive. So if you don't try, you'll never know, right? What did it say? 100% of missed shots are people who don't try, or mess that up. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you're always going to miss. Yes. You're always going to miss 100% of the time if you don't try. So if you get out there and you make 25%, right? At least you made that 25%. And now you can look at the other 75% of it and say, what is it that I can do to get to that 100? Okay. And so if you keep that kind of mindset in mind, then you can't fail. You can't fail. Whenever you have a mentality of, what if I do this and what if I succeed, then you can't fail ever. Yeah, it might not jump off and say, oh yeah, I jumped out here and made $100,000, in a week. Keep in mind realistic, realistic growth. Growth can happen fast, but growth doesn't happen until you jump out there and try and you're consistent with your trying. Okay. I'm glad that makes sense, because I don't know, for some reason that was word that I had to get out. And because I want you to succeed and I want you to do everything. I want everybody to succeed. I want everybody to have a great life. Okay. All right, my dear. Hope that helps. If you have any clarifying questions, let me know. I am going to be jumping off here within the next 9 minutes. So if you want to jump ahead of the line, you can donate to love you too, Faith. If you want to get a reading, then let me know. But if not, I'm gonna get ready to go here, because I'm telling you, I'm getting hot in here because this light is beaming right in my face, and I'm getting sleepy. I go to sleep so early. I do. But yeah, this is so fun. I think I might make this some type of, you're welcome. Some kind of regular thing, because I enjoy getting on here and seeing you all in your comments, and hanging out, right? Hanging out. I feel like I'd be so cooped up in mommy mode that I don't get a chance to kind of be back in my element. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. So if there are no more questions, no more readings, I think I might get back on. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow is Thursday, right? Let me look at my calendar. Oh, you're welcome, Faith. Okay, my dear, I'll get to you. I may do it tomorrow night about the same time, maybe about 7 Eastern Standard Time, and see what happens. Okay, Faith. Oh, you're welcome, Iman. Oh, no, it's okay, Faith. I'll get you. You be the last person. Last but not least, my dear. All right, Faith, what comes up for you? What comes up? What comes up? Anything that Faith needs to know right now. Okay, so let's see here. Let me clarify the information. This card. Okay, thank you. Okay, you got another passion card. Yeah, make it a regular thing. Okay, I may. Okay. So you got a 6 of Fire card, Faith. Fire is passion. Y'all are some passionate, growing people, I swear. And then you also got the Fool card, okay? And the Fool is not necessarily like a bad thing. I'll tell you what it is in a minute here. Give me 1 second. Okay, so let me talk about this one real quick, the Fool card. The Fool card, as you can see in this card, you see that she's almost like leaning over on a cliff and holding this crystal. And then you can also see that she's holding on to something, okay? And it looks like some kind of stick or whatnot. But then you also see like this little, I'm trying to point, this ray of light almost kind of shining. And so when you look at this card, it's okay, thank you. Okay, let me see how to put this. One, I want you to ground more, okay? In your grounding, you are able to stay, I don't want to say neutral. I want to say connected. Yeah, connected. That's the best word. You stay more connected, because it's almost as if like being pulled in 2 different directions, as you can see on this card here, where she's holding on to the stick and she's also holding on to the crystal. And when you're being pulled like that in 2 different directions, it's almost like, oh, I want to go over here to this side where the light is and things are pretty, but then also I'm being pulled back in this direction, or I'm being kind of just like I have to keep my feet on the earth. Although I do want to make this jump and I do want to go out. And it's so funny because you really want to jump out into the unknown, but you're also holding, but you're really more so leaning to the unknown. But here's the thing though, is that you have to be a little bit careful when you're in this type of space. And the reason why is because when we are not grounded, we tend to float off. You tend to float off into, the unknown. You have nothing below your feet. You have no stability. You have, no connection to the earth, right? And to, I want to say reality. That's the best way I can put it. Not to say that you're just not real, but you understand what I'm trying to say. So you have to make sure that you have your feet planted and you have your feet connected and you're feeling the earth. It's a really good thing to go outside barefoot. If you don't, I rock outside barefoot all the time. My husband gets on me. He's like, "You're so country." But I can't help it. So you walk outside and you put your feet in the earth and you literally feel like roots are growing below your feet into the earth while also staying connected to spirit, universe, whatever word you want to fill in there. And when you have that connection to the ground, you also have that connection to spirit, then information is going to flow through you a lot easier, and you'll be able to make the decisions in a way. Here, I'll try it again. I'll try it again, Crown. I'll type it in here in a minute. Then you'll be able to make the decisions that are going to be more beneficial for you. Because when it comes to the fire card, this fire card talks about good news. It talks about things that are coming, being recognized. You're going to win, right? And so get that connection, get that grounding, and then whatever decision that you have to make, all of those decisions are going to flow right through you, and you will not second guess yourself. That is very important. You're not going to second guess yourself. Okay. So you're going to be fine, love. You're going to be fine. Don't get too far pulled away in the clouds, but also remain grounded, and you are going to make the best decisions for you, my dear. Okay, Crown. I hope that helped, love. So let me know if you have any clarifying questions, my dear. Okay, so I'm trying to, PayPalme.com. Yeah, you can send a cash out. That's totally fine. Just let me know when you do it. And then when you do it, just let me know so that way I could check my notifications on your phone. Oh, you're welcome so much, Faith. And then Crowned, you're going to be the last person. Because we got a few more minutes. You'll be the last person. And then I may come back on tonight. I don't know if my throat can handle it, but I'm going to figure it out. But yeah, this is so much fun. I really appreciate this. This is I'm just going to talk about this real quick while before I do the last reading, is that when I started this YouTube channel, I started it in the corner of this apartment that we lived in. And this is one of the things that I used to do when I started the channel, right? In order to grow it, kind of get used to being on camera. And I always think back to that moment because Faith, yeah. I always think back to that moment because that was one of my most humbling moments in my life, because my husband kept telling me, you need to start a YouTube channel. You need to start a YouTube channel. I was like, I don't know. I don't want to do that. I don't want to. But then I finally gave in, and now we're here, right? If you don't know about my story, then maybe I'll save it for another video. But just know that, everything is TikTok. I know. See, here's the thing. I keep being told I need to be on TikTok, but I can't figure out all these social media things. Okay. Like right now, I got a good handle on YouTube and Facebook, but oh my gosh, I'll figure it out. I'm gonna figure out TikTok. I've heard it. I'm gonna listen one day. I promise I will. But yeah, oh wow, okay, yay, okay, yeah, definitely. I'm gonna hit you up. I'm gonna totally hit you up because I don't know what the hell I'm doing on there. I've tried and I'm like, I'm done. But yeah, so I don't know what I was saying. But anyway, so I'm here. All right, Crowned, my dear, you are my last person waiting on you. And then we'll see. I may do this tomorrow night. And then we'll go from there. All right. Yep. All right. I hope y'all About winging it, all about, yeah. I wing a lot of stuff. Good night, Faith. Have a good night, my dear. Yeah, I wing a lot of stuff. And sometimes I'm like, I don't want to wing it, but I do jump out there a whole lot, a whole lot. All right, Crowned. Let me know, my dear. Let me know, my dear. I put my Cash App up at the top. I'll put it down here, just in case. So I'll put my Cash App tag down there. Yeah, cool. Oh, where are y'all from? If y'all are watching, where are y'all from? I'm in North Carolina. If you don't know, but where y'all from? I know some couple of people on here where they're from. Maybe I know. I know. Yeah, I don't know what I know. I think I talk too much. I think I talk too much. Oh my goodness. Because then it's usually at night. Oh, can I tell y'all something real quick? I know this is totally off top. New York. Oh, New York. Hey, y'all got snow up there? I swear to God. I guess it's March. I don't know. I don't know how much it snows in New York in March. Houston, what? I think there's someone else in here on from Texas too. Yep. Okay. Well, Crown, let me know if you're still here. It's not snow. Okay. I always associate the North with snow. I don't know why. I know it's a horrible stereotype, I guess. But yeah, thankfully, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not the one for winter, right? Because I'm in North Carolina. And we don't really have the weather is doing. Saw this meme where it's like the weather in North Carolina is like it's fighting for child custody, child custody, where you got spring and winter going back and forth. It's like 1 week is spring and then 1 week is winter. And right now we're trying to go back into springtime. Yeah. Oh yeah. Wait, did you move? Did you move, Bria? Let me know. So yeah, and I'm just ready for it to be spring. I'm ready for it to be spring. Well, okay. I'm going to go ahead and go now. I haven't seen Crowned make any comments or anything, but yeah, I'm gonna go. So Crowned, if you want to leave a message on here on the comments or something, I don't know if you're in the process of sending it now or not, but let me know because I don't want to get a donation from you and not and be off of here. Okay, so just let me know. Okay, yeah, I was gonna say, okay, let me know where you're at. I'm in Greensboro, so if you're anywhere near, you don't have to say where you're at, but if you aren't anywhere near, let me know. Okay, well, I have fun, you all. I'm gonna go to sleep, and I'm hot, so I'll see y'all maybe tomorrow.